Good. Yep. Is it on? Yep. All right. You said there was a statement that Barbara made.
We used to have a tournament named after Barbara. At that tournament, she said that one of the things that she would never forgive me for, and that is because she cannot eradicate a pattern of speech which I imposed on her.
Really?
And she said that she would recommend to Jimmy Carter that he would spend 3 weeks with Tom Freeman. And if he did, he would not be the same ever again.
Is that what you're saying? Kind of the way you talk with the cadence and the inflection?
Well, whatever it is. When I was at the funeral of Barbara, as I was going out, a lady shook my hand and she said, "You shouldn't do sound like Barbara." Yeah. That's true. Wow. You know, it would have dawned on me later, but now it's dawned on me now. You know. Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. So, did you now when she started to win in debating in school? You said in her senior year she was certainly. Oh yeah, she had yes.
But did she start to win some in her sophomore year and her junior?
Well, I don't remember in detail, but I'm sure she did. But I'm talking when the growth and development was progressive. So, and it's not necessarily measured by winning. It is also measured by the development of her style and her competence. Yes.
And she was in the Delta Sigma Theta fraternity here on the campus at TSU. That's had a lot of very, very prominent women come out of that fraternity. Can you remember any others? I know Shirley Chisholm was in there, and
I don't remember in terms of reaching out to the sorority. They were there, but no special impression. I know that there was competition between the students because she lost. 2 debaters ran for student government, and she lost to a debater by just three or four votes. George Turner became president at the time that Barbara was running for president, but she never became president of the student council.
So now, when she got out of school here, and when she went to Boston College, she did well there. And so when she got out of Boston College, she came back home to Houston to practice law, right?
That's right. Along with her debate partner, Otis King.
Okay.
It was her partner in school, then partner in life. And then she ran for political office, lost the first 2-3 times, and still ran again and won. So an example of persistence.
Now, her first political office, I guess, would that be considered a political office that she technically worked for the judge? No,
I'm thinking about elected office.
All right. And that would have been to the state legislature?
State legislature, yeah.
And she served there for a short period of time. And then she went on to Washington. Served on several committees in Congress. And stuff like that. Do you feel like knowing her? Do you feel like her tenure in Congress, first of all, here in Texas, do you feel like the impact that she made? You know how some people, they go through and they do the things they do, but they don't feel like it was enough. I mean, do you feel like that she, one, gave it her all, which I know she did, but do you think that she felt like it was enough to change things down the road?
I don't think that she projected anything around the road or down the road. I think she felt that she had fulfilled her mission.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
And that especially since there were limitations on her health, that she could move in another direction. And we never know how severe that limitation was, because she almost lost her life once.
You mean before she died of the...
Yes,
yes.
Because,
oh, she had almost died before?
Yes, there was word out that she had been drowned. She had drowned. But she just had an accident in the water. And I think at the time she was undergoing treatment of some kind, and this was a part of the treatment.
I know a lot of times if you look behind the scenes at people that are incredibly dynamic, especially in public life, musicians, actors, and everything like that, that are really impactful in a cathartic way on society and people, you'll find that they have some chronic ailment.
And many of them do, and they don't reveal it to the public, and you find it at the last moment. That,
and I read that the reason that is because, on a spiritual sense, that ailment causes them to realize their mortality. That it causes them to always realize they might not have enough time
to get done with them. Yes.
So they don't waste any time.
Yes, it's the part of it.
Because Kennedy was that way, I understand. Lots of people were that way. That I read that it per force raises their level of vibration.
Yes.
So I didn't know that about her. I knew about it at the end. So now when she went to the U.S. Congress, and do you feel like there was anything that was most poignant to her that she did, whether it was working with the committees for immigration, or whether it was working on a special committee? Was there anything that she liked the most in U.S. Congress? Anything she liked doing the most?
I'm unable to answer you. I can't do that.
All right. And well, if there was something that you wanted to say about Barbara to somebody, do you feel like we've said it here? Do you feel like there's anything else you'd like to say about her?
No more than that it was a privilege to know Barbara, and a unique privilege to have the opportunity of working with her, sharing experiences, and then making a contribution to her growth and development.
So you feel like she's definitely the kind of person that after she was here and gone, there's been plenty of people in the United States, the world, community, that have looked at her and her example and have probably excelled just because of that.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah, yes. She has been an inspiration to many.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would agree with that. Did she ever do any preaching herself?
Not that I know of now. And somebody might have called it preaching.
Okay.
Well, not to know.
All right. Well, Doc, we're going to stop now.
Okay.
And we're just going to take some snapshots and, and we really, really appreciate you letting us.
Okay.
And also, I wanted to ask you a favor.